in there, but it's not very useful, or at least it's not easy to use, let's say. And RLHF is how we take some human feedback. The simplest version of this is show two outputs, ask which one is better than the other, which one the human graders prefer, and then feed that back into the model with reinforcement learning. And that process works remarkably well with, in my opinion, remarkably little data to make the model more useful. So RLHF is how we align the model to what humans want it to do.
So there's a giant language model that's trained on a giant data set to create this kind of background wisdom knowledge that's contained within the internet. And then on top of it,
we spend a huge amount of effort pulling that together from many different sources. There are open source databases of information. There are open source databases of information. We get stuff via partnerships. There's things on the internet. Isn't that so remarkable? By the way, there's like a lines that there's different evals that we could talk about. And